Good afternoon to you once again. It is 12:20 on a Friday afternoon. I'm Drantch in downtown Buffalo. You've been listening to Governor Cuomo address the media and all of us here in New York State about the spread of the coronavirus statewide, also announcing a very real decision that affects millions of us statewide and will in fact impact you, no doubt. For the rest of the 2020 academic year, Governor Cuomo announcing this afternoon that all schools will be closed for the rest of the school year. He says by the end of this month, we'll have a decision on summer school. And there are questions, of course, about what will happen next academic year when all of your children head back to school in the fall. At this point, Governor Cuomo says there is no decision on the fall because that's a long time away. That draws a lot of questions still. What happens about reopening New York State? If my kids are home for the rest of the school year, how do I get back to work? How do businesses reopen in New York State? There's still a big question mark here this afternoon about that very fact. And the governor even said today that he will make a decision about whether there is going to be an extension of the Pause Act or a relaxation of the Pause Act prior to May 15th, when at this point it's set to expire. Now, of course, this draws a final conclusion here for so many parents who have been wondering and trying to delay speaking to their children about the closure of schools for the rest of the academic year. There are many questions about mental health, and we know many people are suffering right now, and it's important that we have this conversation about mental health. New York State has set up a mental health hotline. If you have any issues, anything that you need to talk about, emotional, that is hurting your mental health, you feel that you're alone, you need to know that you're not alone, number one, and number two, that there are people there for you. Let me read this number for you. It's toll free, 844-863-9341. Again, New York State setting up a mental health hotline for you, 844-863-9314. Again, just to reiterate everything that we've heard here today, 1,000 new cases are coming into the hospitals statewide every single day, which Governor Cuomo says is still too high a number to make sure that your children aren't at risk for the spread of the coronavirus. He says it's flattening, it's plateauing, but at this point we have to make sure that we are taking very careful care and paying very careful attention to our children. All schools statewide closed for the rest of the school year. We are expecting to hear from Erie County Executive Mark Poloncarz on the issue at 1 o'clock this afternoon. We'll carry that live for you both here on Channel 7 and on WKBW.com. I'm Drantch. Let's get you caught up now with the day's headlines with Madison Carter for 7 Eyewitness News at noon.